So you got to be smart about these ones, okay? There's no grid, so be smart about the points you pick. State the equation of the midline. Before I do that, I'm going to figure out the max, right? By looking at the graph, let's see if I can make this work. The max I ever reach is 32, right? It's pretty obvious. The lowest I ever get to is 0 in terms of the y. So that's something that's part of it. So to get the midline, we will go max plus min divided by 2. So that's 16. In this case, though, it's inches. I know. Today, I'm going to let it go if you didn't put units in there because I wanted to make sure you knew how to find a 16. But we're finding the y value, right? That's the midline. So it's right here. This is the 16 line, right? We now found it exactly. Okay. So 1 mark for that. Determine the amplitude. We'll go max minus min. And we divide that by 2 as well. It's 16 as well. Does it make sense? Let's see, 16 plus 16 gets you to 32, right? 16 minus 16, right? It gets you to 0, so it makes sense, it checks out. So 1 mark for that. Determine the period. I would focus in on this point right here, 0.8 and 2.4. You want the x values, right? So this would be 2.4 minus 1.8, and that's 0.6 seconds. Here we're focusing on the x-axis, so in this case it's time in seconds. What's that over there? Sorry. Yeah, why did I? So that's what? 1.6? Sorry. I don't know where that came from, to be honest. So 1 mark for that. Determine the range. Would 1.6 minus 0. Yeah, that would work. I thought this wasn't that obvious up here that it's 1.6. It's a little bit of guesswork, but yeah, it would work. If you did that, you get the mark. So 1.6 minus 0, because this is x equal to 0 here, that would work. Yeah. Range would be 0 to 32. Okay? Yeah, it should have been easy. I hope, yeah. Let's go to the bonus right away. So you get the bonus mark. You realize this is a situation where you go negative 25 minus negative 50. So that would be 2 times, what's negative 25 plus 50? That's 25, right? So the period is 50. We have no units here, but it takes you 25 to go from here to here, which is half a period. It'll take you another 25 to get back to the top here. Okay, so we've kind of predicted what the period is going to be just looking at half of it. So you get a bonus 1 if you have 50 there. 11, if 250 was invested at 5%, state the exponential equation. I was hoping that you would know this is 250. This is supposed to be 1.05 to the x. Okay. If you got that, a mark. So worth a mark. So the initial, that's A. We know it's increasing, so it should be 5% above 100%. So it's 1.05. Okay. State the equation of the asymptote of a logarithmic function. X is equal to 0. Because it goes like this. And state the end behavior of a decreasing exponential function. How does that go exponential? It goes like this, right? So the end behavior is Q2 to Q1. Does it matter if it's increasing or decreasing? It doesn't really matter, so, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, and another 4. That is 7, potentially 8. You could have scored 8 out of 7 if you knew what you were doing, but it's out of 7 officially. If you got everything right plus the bonus, you get 8 out of 7. We're good? Okay.